What's up, TTM gang, man? It's been a while, man. Look, I know I've been gone for a long time, but I figure it's time to jump back in and make another video, man. Uh, I want to go on this YouTube journey with y'all, man. Look, I ain't gonna trip. So when I first started making videos, I felt like I was trying to be like proper. YouTube has a lot of restrictions, but when I do the videos, I feel like I don't really show no personality. But I feel like today we're gonna do a video that's just kind of just real. You know what I'm saying? So let's jump right in, man. So first off, everything on the table is unloaded. Everything is clear. Everything's been checked. But as I go down the line of these firearms, and I'll go down and check them again. The purpose of the video today is I am going over the handguns that I have, and I haven't bought a firearm in a long time. And I'm really just trying to figure out what is really ideal, because sometimes I switch up a lot, and I really want to just train with one pistol on EDC and, be really comfortable on carrying it and, having to defend myself and just knowing that this pistol has got me. So a big factor of that is going to be like comfortability with me. So I'm going to go down the line, and I'm starting to realize as I go on this journey through firearms and training and whatnot, like a good holster is very underestimated. So I think that's going to be a big part in what we're going to do as far as getting a new firearm and then making the ones that I have comfortable. So we're going to go down the line right away, and I want you guys' opinion, so comment on this video about everything. We're going to start off. I got the Taurus PT92. I initially got this firearm because it's pretty, it's empty, nothing in. I got this firearm because I thought it was pretty and it was pretty cheap. Taurus has been making some really good firearms lately, and I haven't had any issues with the new Taurus firearms that they've been coming out with. And I'm really thinking about getting one of those Taurus GX4s. That might be really ideal for the everyday carry, because a lot of these pistols are kind of just bulky, and that's like an issue with me. Like I said, comfortability. But this one, this is a pretty firearm. I like it. I like to pull it out and show people when they ask about it. It comes with two magazines, 17 rounds, 17 round magazines. It's chambered in 9mm. And it's kind of like a 1911, but it's a hammer. It has double and single action. It has a decocker on it, so you can do that. The sights, pretty great. I like them. Decent. I wouldn't say great. Not really adjustable. But it's been pretty accurate as I learned how to shoot more. So this has been like, I guess, the main one that I've been carrying. And I say the only issue with it is it's really kind of heavier than I would like to carry. So moving on down the line, we have the Ruger LCP2. It's empty. Let's see if I can get that lock back. Empty, nothing in there. So it is really small, and when you shoot, it's hard to be accurate with the firearm this small, because you can see if I had the magazine in, I would only be able to get those two fingers around it. So when I grip it, that pinky would just kind of be dangling, and it would be hard to really control the recoil on something this small, because it's gonna kick. I mean, it's a 380. I think it's a respectable caliber, but the main issue that I have why I don't really want to carry this on an everyday basis is the magazine capacity is 6. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not, just the best shooter out here. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's gonna be some people say, if you can't get it done with 6 shots, if you need to defend yourself, then you probably shouldn't carry a firearm. But I've been going through the process of getting better, and I've been looking up some things to do. And I think one of the reasons why is I've recently identified my left eye as my dominant eye, and I'm right-handed. So that adjustment of bringing the firearm up and looking through the sights with my left eye, it's been kind of difficult since I figured it out. But yeah, 380. Capacity is 6. My biggest issue with that is the capacity is 6. It's a small gun. Has a little bit more recoil because it's smaller. Moving on down the line, I have the Smith & Wesson. What is this thing? The SDVE, yeah, SDVE 40. So this is chambered at 40 caliber. The capacity on the magazine is 14. Honestly, ideally, this probably should be my EDC. It's been very reliable since I've got it. This is the one that I've owned for the longest. It was my first pistol purchase. I've done some things. You know, I put the light with the laser on it. I've put a sight on it. Very cheap accessories. I have the plate on it that I put on there. And really, I was just like, you know, it's my first pistol. After a while, I just kind of got bored with it, so I started putting things on it, you know, but cheap things, like I said. And I think that's really going to determine things in the long run, is getting better accessories for the firearms that I do own, as well as venturing into some new firearms. Because, I mean, the theme of my channel and journey in firearms so far has been budget, because I just don't have the budget to buy, you know, a lot of expensive firearms, as a lot of us don't. And I know we've gotten a lot of new shooters in the recent couple of years. So yeah, so I mean, honestly, this has been a really good firearm. Haven't had a lot of problems. When I first got it, I probably had maybe a couple hiccups, but I mean, since then I've shot it a lot and I haven't had any issues with it. So really, I think ideally, as far as the size and comfortability, finding a good holster, taking this light accessory off so I can put it in a good holster, and maybe just getting, you know, like a standard light on her, and not just like a cheap one that'll fit into a good holster, will probably be key. And this will probably be really ideal for me to EDC. But like I said, and if you're into firearms, you know, like the first one, yeah, you love it, and I'll never probably sell any of my firearms because I just don't want to. But you know, you get bored with it and you want something new and you want something different. And I've had this one for a long while, so I think that's probably like the main reason, as silly as that sounds. I want something new. I want something new. Going on down the line, this would be my newest pistol that I purchased, and this is the Ruger 5.7. It shoots 5.7. I like this firearm a lot. I like how they've cut out in the slide right here. I like the way it feels. It's a little slim, but it's so comfortable to hold. It has night sight up here. It's adjustable. It has a safe. It is clear. All of them are clear, like I said, and it's really, really comfortable to hold and to fire, and it has little recoil. The issues, it's long. It's long. I don't have a specific holster for it, and maybe that would help. Like I said, accessorizing these things will probably go a long way. I have like a universal holder that I holster this in, and I mean, it's long. It's a long firearm for a pistol. The capacity is 20, which is amazing. I do have the blue tips in here. For EDC, like I said, the issues with this is that, for one, it's long. It is chambered in 5.7, so we know that might be a little bit more, and then especially that it's long, it's gonna get like a high velocity, and this is a high velocity round, so the penetration of this round and firearm is probably going to be overdoing it, and you don't want to put anyone else's life in danger if you had to put yourself in a self-defense scenario where this would you know, penetrate against the person that, you know, you're trying to defend yourself again, go through them and hit something or someone else. So that's never a good thing or scenario. I mean, you want to have good stopping power, but you don't really want it to go beyond what you're trying to stop, because then that, you know, puts other people at risk and in danger, and that's what we don't want. Um, so that is going down the list of the firearms that I have. My wife has a revolver. She's not going to go anywhere from a revolver. She says in a panic situation, which is highly understandable, she is not messing with the slide. So she doesn't want to rack a slide. She just wants to cock a hammer back and be done with it. And I think that's perfect for her. And she has some really nice revolvers up there too as well. So I guess that's gonna pretty much do it for this. I'm thinking, let me know what you guys think as far as the ones that I have here laid out. What do you think would be the best EDC option for me at the moment? And then I'm also eyeing, like I said, the Taurus GX4. I'm eyeing that. Maybe I'll get it. Maybe we'll do a review on it, and then we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get some good holsters and accessories and whatnot, and then maybe my problem will be solved. It'll be more comfortable to carry. But yeah, the main concern here is comfortability, and then reliability. Well, I guess let's say reliability should be number one. And all of these have proved to me to be reliable. I always take them to the range. I kind of do a little test. I take it without doing anything to it to the range, and I fire it and see what happens, and then I clean them. And then I go back to the range and I fire them again. Mostly, especially the one I think the most, the Ruger 5.7. This thing was, how can I say, not sticky, but it was kind of just, it needed lubrication. Like, it jammed. And since I've cleaned and oiled it, I mean, I've had no problems with it. But out of all of them, this one probably just have to make sure that this one stays oiled. I think for the main part is the oil, and cleaned, of course. But yeah, I haven't really did much to it since then, and I haven't had any problems. But straight out the box, this thing was a jammer. But yeah, going back on tracker, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I think I might be going to see about a GX4, and we might review that on the channel. It's been a long while since I made a video, and I appreciate everybody that's tuning back in with me. I'm going to try to be more consistent and grow this channel. As I promised, not just with firearms, but tech and maybe daily vlogging. Me and my wife do a lot. If you haven't checked out her channel, go to Serving It Up with Shay Marie. I've been working on her channel. So you can, if you like gardening and whatnot, which I do, we enjoy gardening. We build gardens and whatnot in our yard, and we grow things, and you can see our journey on that. So go check out Serving It Up with Shay Marie. Give that a subscribe. Give me a subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, let me know if you want to see a more in-depth review on any of these firearms that I have on the table, and we'll do that as well. So appreciate you. Tactical Miscellaneous TTM gang. Holla at y'all, man.